Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at Chicago style footnotes and the use of NoodleTools. So what I have done here to begin with is created a bibliography using Chicago style, and I'm going to be looking in particular at this excerpt here by Jared Olson, and we'll be using that to show how footnotes are used when you have to put them into an essay. So first of all, you should create the bibliography in NoodleTools. That's the first step. Once you have the bibliography created and you start to write your paper, you'll start to use it like this. So you may say, for instance, according to Olson, and then put your quotation in from the article. I'll just pretend I have a quotation right now. And at the end of that quotation, you're going to need to add a footnote. The footnote can be found in Word under References. This is where you'll locate the inserting of a footnote. And if you click there, you'll see there's an Insert Footnote tab. So when you click there, what will happen is you will get a superscript number 1 that will appear at the top of the page. Yes. And then at the bottom of the page, you'll now have a footnote. And this is where you will add the footnote information at the bottom of the page. So to find the footnote information, if you go into NoodleTools and you select the item that you're using, if you go under Options, you'll see that there are a variety of choices there, and you want footnote format. Now in Chicago, there are two uses for footnotes. The first time that you refer to something, you need to use a full footnote. So as this is the first time that I have used this article, I need to use the entire footnote. I can see that this is from the New York Times. So if I notice down here, it tells me that page numbers are usually omitted for newspaper articles. So when I take this, I'm going to remove the page number from this particular footnote citation. But what I'll do is I will take everything except for the number 1. I can leave the number 1 behind because it's already on my Word document. I will copy and paste that into my Word document where the footnotes feature is, just like that. And I'll remember to take out the page numbers as they are not needed for newspaper articles. And so my full footnote for this first excerpt will look like this. Now if in the future I use this article again, I'm going to insert a footnote. That will add now a number 2. And the number 2 will pop down to the bottom of the page. And now I can use the shortened version of the footnote. Shortened version of the footnote will look like this, but again, this is a newspaper article, and so we don't require the page numbers. So we're just going to take this portion, and we don't need to take the number 2 as it is already included in Word as part of the footnote. And that will just paste in like that. We put a period at the end. Notice that in the shortened version, we just use the author's last name, and in this case, the first few words of the article title in quotation marks. So the first time you use a full footnote, it's going to be the entire bibliographic information. Just note there are some changes. So normally in the bibliography, you would see Olson, Jared at the beginning, but in the footnote, it's reversed, and we see Jared Olson. Otherwise, pretty much identical. Same information is included there. And that is how you add footnotes into a Chicago-style paper. I hope that was helpful, and have a great day, everyone.